Hello friends, welcome back to my channel A to Z Techie and Traveler. If you are planning to buy the best cycle in budget price, then this video is for you. As you know, due to the recent pandemic and since the strict lockdown are lifted, the craze for cycling has already been increased in India multiple folds. So if you don't do cycling, I think it's never too late and this is the right time for you to start it. But whenever you think of buying a cycle, always there is a confusion that which is the best cycle in a budget price. When you go to cycle store, whether online or offline, there are hundreds of options available for you. I bought my cycle after doing a lot of research, so thought of making this video for you guys so that you don't face any problem in your cycle purchase. In this video, I'm going to tell you about some basic but important point which you should know before buying a cycle. And then I'll cover some best specification which you should have in your cycle. And at the end, I will tell you about some best cycle which are available in market in budget price. Mostly people do mistake while buying their cycle because they are actually unaware of their real need and they buy it just based on somebody's suggestion or seeing it online and later they regret of buying that cycle. Now I am going to tell you about some very important basic points or questions which you should ask yourself before buying your cycle. The first point is the purpose. Your purpose will tell you about which type of cycle you should buy. You should ask yourself where you will mostly ride your cycle. Are you going to ride it in areas where there are mostly paved roads and smooth terrains like highways? Or you are going to ride it mostly in cities for office commuting where there are paved road as well as rough road, both? Or you are going to ride it mostly in rough terrains or mountain trails? So for paved road and smooth terrains, road bikes are the best. For cities, hybrid bikes are recommended. For mountain trails or rough terrains, MTBs are recommended. Guys, here my suggestion is that if you are going to ride your cycle for more than 200 kilometers, then always go for road bikes. If you are planning to ride your cycle only in cities and sometimes for a long distance like 100 or 150 kilometers, then you should go for a good hybrid bike or a basic mountain bike. Now, the second point. The second question which you should ask yourself is whether you are going to ride your cycle only in plain areas or high-rise areas having flyovers or uphill. This question will answer you whether you need a geared cycle or a non-geared cycle. Guys, if you are going to ride your cycle only in plain areas, then you can go for a non-geared cycle. I mean, this will suffice your purpose. But if there are flyovers or high-rise areas in your commuting routes, then you should always go for geared cycle because this will drastically reduce your cycle riding effort and you can cover more distance before tiring out. Now, the third important point is the weight of the cycle. For this, you need to think whether you need a lightweight cycle or cycle weight is not a concern for you. I mean, in your daily commuting route, if you have to lift your cycles on stairs or on bridge, then definitely you would need a lightweight cycle. This question will answer you what should be the build material of your cycle. Cycles are majorly made of three materials: steel, aluminum alloy 6061 and carbon fiber. Steel cycles are heavier and weight around 19 to 21 kgs. However, cycles made of aluminum alloy 6061 are around 5 to 6 kgs lesser in weight than steel and weighs around 15 to 16 kgs. Cycle made of carbon fibers are the lightest one and weighs around 10 to 11 kgs only. But these cycles are very expensive and cost more than 1 lakh Indian rupees. There are some disadvantages of the steel cycles. Steel cycles are heavier, steel cycles get rust, and you will ride slow and cover less ground on steel cycle due to steel materials flexity, heavy weight and poor aerodynamics. The only advantage of steel cycle is that they are bit stronger than alloy cycles. My recommendation is that if you are looking for a lightweight cycle in a manageable cost, then you should go for aluminum alloy 6061 cycles. Please watch the complete video in which I have explained about the cycle which I purchased and that is also made of aluminum alloy 6061 in a very good cost. Now the fourth important point is, do you want to carry the cycle in your car during your vacation? Many times when we are going for outstation or any vacation, we think of taking our cycle along with us because this helps us in commuting in that outstation city. This will be really convenient if we have a quick release front wheel feature in our cycle. We can easily remove the clamp and take the front wheel out, and then we can easily put the cycle body inside our car. If we are carrying the cycle at the back of our car as shown in the image, it is much safer to take the front wheel out and then hang our cycle, because in this way the cycle body will not be outside the area of the car body and the cycle will not hit any passing vehicle. It is recommended to have a quick release front wheel if you want to carry your cycle on or inside your car. Next comes the cycle cost and what should be your budget. If your budget is less than 10k, then you will not get a geared cycle, and also the cycle build material will only be steel and you will get only V brakes. Now what is V brake? So V brake look like this and the mechanical disc brake look like this. Always the performance wise mechanical disc brakes are much better than the V brake. That's why if you want to ride your cycle in a speed, then you should always go for mechanical disc brakes in both front and rear. If your budget is between 10k and 12k Indian rupees, then you can get a gear cycle, but the speed will only be up to 7 speeds. And also the build material you will get only steel, you will not get the aluminum alloy in this range, and also you will not get mechanical disc brake in this range. If your budget is more than 12k, then you can get a good gear cycle in which you can get up to 21 or 24 speed, and also you will get aluminum alloy 6061 and steel both in this range. Also in brake you will get the mechanical disc brakes in both front and rear. So it all depends that which brand you go for. And but if your budget is more than 12k, and this 12k when I'm saying this is also when you are getting some offer range, otherwise this may go up to 15k as well as a starting price for getting these features. So please watch this whole video to know about a 12,000 Indian rupees cycle having all these amazing features. Now the next major specification is to decide what should be the size of your cycle. Now this is very important guys, because most of the people do mistake while choosing the right size of the cycle, and later when they ride it they feel a lot of trouble because of this. There is a myth that the cycle size is dependent on the tire size. When you see the specification of the tires, you will see 2040, 2060, 27.5T, 2090, all these numbers over there. So people think that this 24, 26 is the size of the cycle, while this is completely wrong. Actually, the more the tire size, the more ground cycle will cover for the same effort. It means the tire size is responsible for the speed of the cycle. If you are just riding your cycle in the city, then a 26T tire size is good enough. But for competitive rider for whom the speeds are more important, so for them they should always go for 27.5T or 2090 tires. The fact is that the cycle size depends on the frame size. I'm repeating again, the cycle size depends on the frame size. And frame size you will see that for kids it is 13 inch, 16 inch you will get it for the adults, and 16.5 inch, 17 inch, 18 inch. So these numbers shows the frame size. So you should choose the frame size according to your height. Different vendors provide the size chart in which they mention the frame size and the range of the rider's height. As I said, the cycle size depends on the frame size. So what is the frame size? Actually, if you see the cycle frame here, this is the length of the seat tube. Like below the seat there is a tube. So from here to here this is the seat tube. But the frame size is from this center to this center. So whatever your bracket is there, where your pedal is mounted, the center of that bracket up to this is the frame size. Decathlon gives the frame size in small, medium, large, while other vendors give the frame size in inches like this. So you can take a screenshot of this and then keep it for your reference. Now I'm going to tell you about some best cycle specifications which you can get in budget price. Guys, I would suggest you to go for a good hybrid bike or a basic mountain bike of tire width of 2.1 inch, because with this type of tire you can go for a mild trail as well as in the city and suburban roads also. This will be very good. In terms of frame, I would suggest you to go for the aluminum alloy 6061 because of their lighter weight. In terms of gear, you should go for Shimano Tourney gears. So TZ is their basic gear, 3-speed Shimano front derailleur and 7-speed Shimano rear derailleur. So this way you will get 21 speed. In terms of brake, I would suggest you to go for mechanical disc brake in both front and rear because this will provide you safer riding. In terms of rim, you should go for double wall rims, alloy made, because this will provide strength to the wheel. So even in some rough area, your wheels will be safer. In terms of stem, I will suggest you to go for 4-bolted threadless stem because this provides better strength and stability while riding. A good idle weight of a cycle I would suggest is 15 to 16 kg, but it again depends on you. If you are not going to lift it in your daily route, then you should go for even between 15 to 20 kgs. That is fine. In terms of handlebar, guys, I would suggest you should go for minimum 680 mm wide handlebar. There are some benefits of having wide handlebar, like whenever you are going on a downhill section, you will feel more stable if you have a wide handlebar. And also whenever you are going over some obstacle, it will provide you better maneuvering. In terms of quick release feature, I would suggest you to go for quick release in front wheel and seat post, because having quick release in front wheel will help you in easily carrying your cycle on the car or inside your car, and quick release seat post will help you in quickly adjustment of seat height based on the rider's height. In terms of suspension, I would suggest you to go for Zoom Make front suspension with 80 mm travel, because having a rear suspension is not very helpful. It will only increase the price of your cycle until and unless you are riding your bike mostly in the downhill section. You don't need a rear suspension, only a hardtail, that is front suspension, is good enough. And always go for a Zoom brand suspension because these are one of the best brand for fork suspension. So guys, these are some of the best specification which I would suggest you to have in your cycle. Friends, these are some best cycles in budget price which I had shortlisted when I was doing my research for buying my cycle. These cycles are having almost all the features which I have mentioned in this video. On top I have put Voltex Trail 27.5T because it is having all the listed features and comes in a very good price range. If you want front suspension lock, then you can also go for Voltex Summit 27.5 model, but it is around 2500 Indian rupees more than Voltex Trail 27.5. That's why I have not put in this list. Then on second number I have put Cross Men's Exceed because it is also having all the features, but it is slightly costlier than Voltex. But one benefit is that it is also available in offline stores, so you can go and check out in the offline stores. Then on third, fourth and fifth I have put 91 brand cycles. 91 brand is one of the best brands in cycle, and they have a very good build quality, and look and feel wise also these are very good. Then I put Hercules A75 and Herb Essential FX200. Hercules is a very famous and well-known brand in cycles. A75 is a very good option which is having all the specification which I had shortlisted, but just due to brand name it is very costly. If brand is important for you, then you can definitely go for this cycle. Friends, I have given the purchase link of all these cycles in the description box of this video. So if you are interested, you can check out this cycle from the links given in the description box. And now comes which cycle I have chosen for myself. That is Voltex Trail 27.5T. Guys, please check out my next video in which I have done the full review of my Voltex Trail 27.5T cycle. If you find this video helpful to you in buying your own cycle, please like this video and share with your family and friends, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching this video. Goodbye friends.